You see this issue where they talk say between Edo and Ukwuani people. This matter. I don't want to waste your time because if someone talk and the way it be me, we will spend days for this jungle there. Waiting the difference between Edo and Ukwuani people. Now from here to America. We not getting anything in common, as in similar. Now let me go to the point. There's still Edo people that didn't get Ukwuani. How? Edo people travel all the way from that side, enter Ukwuani, now then create Ukwuani, now then create as in, now then be Ukwuani people. How that one go dey possible? So you from that place travel, come this side, forget your language. How far now? Make we see through the talk am. Edo people is not Ukwuani, and Ukwuani is not Edo. If you tell me say Ukwuani people, say Edo, na them be Ukwuani people, where they talk once with the verse me, they so Ogume do. Wetin be the similarity between Ogume people and Edo? In Ogume or whatever or Ndokwa, tell me one man or two person that is bearing Edo name. If you tell me that Edo people and then get Ndokwa, that means tell that person that means that person is a slave. You don't know where you don't know where you don't, see, you don't know himself. Edo and Ukwuani not getting anything in common. Will not be the same. Likewise, they say Igbo people, whatever. See, Igbo, no, we are Igbo. We are not different. Ukwuani is Igbo and Igbo is Ukwuani. Me not go bring a culture say we are Edo. Edo will not get anything in culture and with a language. I beg you.
I love the fact that we have been able to cause an identity revolution, not only within the South region, but the entire Nigeria. If they talk of those who started to do this identity revolution, to speak about who they are, with what is going on between Fulani and Hausa now. Some people are saying Hausa is different from Fulani. What is going on in Ejo and what is going on with Benin, what is going on with Ishan, all those things. The South Igbo people are saying, Eka is saying this. We are the one who started it. And we didn't start it because we want to cause a war. We want to let people know that the lies peddled by the system in order to diminish our Igbo-ness and in order to make other people believe that Benin is superior or Fulani and Hausa is this is not true. And today, a lot of people did not just understand what we are saying. A lot of people are becoming bold, having that audacity to set camera and say things they know about who they are. Initially, people are afraid. Till today, there are some people who are still scared to say, I'm an Igbo person, I'm in South, I'm an Okreka person, I'm an Igbo person. Before, because they have been threatened, they are told by their people that if you do that, this, that will happen to them. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, the lies has not benefited anyone. People are becoming bold to speak their mind. Thank you, this Ukwuani boy, an Ndokwa son from Ogume, telling us that the difference between Benin and Ukwuani or Ndokwa is like from here to America. That's thousands of miles apart. And he went on to say, Ukwuani is Igbo. To be honest with you, there are certain things these people say that sometimes you wonder whether they don't make research or read. Ndokwa is a typical Igbo word. Even if you deny that you don't know what is Ndokwa, that you have never heard it in Igbo land, I want to let you know that when man died, they will say, oh, Nana Ndokwa. Ndokwa means to dokwa ife, to idokwa ife, je dokwa ife, je dokwa ife, Ndokwa nation. The oral history did not have any proof about it. If you study what they call etymology, derivation of word, Ndo and Okwa are two combination of word, and it means relatively community that unite and settle in one place. So when you hear people say Ona and Ndokwa, they are talking of somebody has gone to settle forever. Somebody has gone to repair himself. So whichever one that you think that the word Ndokwa means, that is what it means. And it's an Igbo word. I keep saying it. The fact that it is an Igbo word, Ukwuani, Eka, that you bear, shows who you are. Enuane. They can never give their origin a word that does not suit you. Just like Benin, derived from Ile Binu. Every tribe has a word derived from them, except if it's corrupt like Yoruba, corrupt to Yoruba. But everybody know what it means in Yoruba. Can't be bearing Ukwuani, Chimo Gume, and be claiming that we are not the same. I don't want this video to be long. A lot of proof have been stated how we are different, and it's high time we embrace our Igbo-ness. I was actually making a video in the car before coming upstairs, and I want to continue. I have repeatedly said this. Because they say repetition calls for emphasis, we cannot overemphasize on this particular point. Language is the nursery foundation of every existing community. Let's assume you believe, because people will come and ask, where did Igbo people come from? Let's assume you believe that your place is the Adam and Eve. You do not migrate to everywhere. You do not migrate from anywhere. You do not come from. When the husband and wife came and stayed in that place, what language were they speaking? And like they have said, anywhere in the world, that the language those people speak is from the language they will give the particular place a name. It's from the language they will give that particular place a name. It is the language. So when your people are speaking the language, the husband and wife that started the Ukwuani or Ndokwa, whatever you call it, what language were they speaking? So it's not by mistake that they have to choose from the word they were using and call you Ndokwa or call you Ukwuani. My uncle has a street in Asaba called Kogo Street. Why did they name it Kogi Street? As the first man to live there, they won't go and give that street to something he does not know or does not relate to him. As simple as that. So you must understand that if your village has Ukwuani, has Enu, and has Eka, which is an Igbo word, which does not have anything to do with those people we are claiming you came from, then you are just not the person you are saying. Even as we speak about Anyoma today, you find out that Anyoma is an Igbo word. But every time you come online to accuse the Indie Igbo that are trying to force you, they're trying to do this, and I've said it over and over. If there's anyone who forced you to become Igbo, it should be your parents, should be your great-great-great-grandfathers, should be your ancestors who gave your village, my village on Chubo, who call us Obion, who call us Onicholona. It should be those ones we should be angry with. Not every time you are looking at the Igbos in the southeast, an Ebonyi man, or an Anambra man, or an Imo state man, or an Abia state man, or an Enugu man. No, they are not the problem. We are the problem. And that is why people like us don't want the problem to persist. I am from Oninchubu and Northern local government of Delta State. The so-called Sonsat and Anyoma son. We cannot continue with this lie. We cannot be bearing Igbo name from the ancient time, and every time we keep pointing finger to other people. If like they meniko. So this is why this Ukwuani son is saying that we don't speak any, our language are different from these so-called people we are claiming for. And like I always said, English no be anybody made. Once you understand English word, it makes sense. You hear that boy saying it, that we are Igbo. Ukwuani is Igbo. Ukwuani is not from Igbo. Because this has been a bone of contention. Whenever I say I'm an Igbo man, they say you must move. No. Many of you in Ukwuani today has accepted that most villages in the South East migrated from Ukwuani. Like that one, the on internet disgracing his old age, calling himself Frank West, saying this village is from Ukwuani, this village is from Ndokwa, this village is from Ndokwa. Okay, fine. The question is this: how come the fruit accept Igbo, but the root, you that is the root, does not accept the Igbo-ness? The tree that they came from want to be different from the fruit. Then that move there accept Igbo, but you does not accept. Then you now start saying Ukwuani is older than Igbo. That's you are looking at Southeast as the only Igbo. Meanwhile, you are forgetting that if there's an archaeology test that done in Igbo, it also shows that if they say the archaeology test is 10,000 years, the Igbo is 10,000 years, it's also including you. It's also including you. Except there's an archaeology we can do. And if they do archaeology and said Ukwuani is 20,000 years, it's also including people in the Southeast. Shabina, you thought say people move from here to that place. These are the simple truths that we are trying to establish. Like I said, I am an Igbo man. Onchubo is Igbo. It's different from Onchubo is from Igbo. Just the same thing we tell you that migration is different from ancestry. That we migrated does not mean we share the same ancestral roots, ancestral DNA. That is the truth. So, Ukwuani is Igbo. Is not the same as Ukwuani is from Igbo. You are not from Southeast. That is the truth. But some people in the Southeast today are from you. And some people in Anyoma today are from Southeast. I'm out of here, Joe.